Excuse me. Welcome to RPG Limit Break. Your home for all the awesome things that are RPG related. We've had a lot of races here in the Dragonlord Randomizer tournament. We've had a ton of races in the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise League, and they're wrapping up. They're going into the playoffs, starting, I think it's this week or next week or something like that. But anyway, I'm rambling without even saying who I am. I am Game Boy F9. I am joined by Smashy. Good evening.
Good evening, and well, tonight we have FurySK and Tyerenex going at it after we get done brushing the Drakey's teeth. And this is a very important match for them both because they are both 2-2, and you need to be 3-2 in order to get into the bracket stages. Otherwise, you get to go watch, or maybe someone will help commentate, track, all that good stuff. Either way, you're not playing anymore.
Yeah, so hopefully that will not happen. I'll try to do a quick rundown, although it's just about time to get started. As soon as I hit the tabs here correctly. Tyerenex. The history of Tyerenex was upset by Cakes in round 1 in 66 minutes. And then in round 2, defeated J-Man by 8 minutes to go back to 1-1. And then in round 3, defeated Bass 33 to go to 2-1. But then he suffered a setback against Beta Strep to wind up at 2-2 and be on the brink. But I mean, if he wins, he moves on. FurySK was defeated by Centroid 41 by 2 minutes, and then was able to defeat the Seawolf in round 2. Then he suffered a setback against Rylus, and finally defeated CD Improv by 32 minutes in order to make it into the big 2-2 race. And as Smashy said, winner goes to week 6, loser is sent to the commentary booth.
Unless they want to track or chat and chat or all that good stuff. But anyways, looking at these starting stats, we have some adequate strength, not so adequate agility or HP. Those stats are garbage. We have 8 MP, which is enough to start us with spells, and in fact we have the cave combo. We have Radiant to light the cave, and Outside to get out of the cave.
Yeah, I mean, those are 2 great utility spells, but no matter. The competition has begun. We have the Arkista's Ring character over on the left versus Tyrenex's traditional Red Mage. Or is it the Red Wizard? It's one of those 2.
It's red.
Yeah, it's red. We start with a Silver Heart. We start with money, and of course we will start with the Magic Key. And so yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to start, but as Smashy said, 13 strength should get us started. A nice attempt to use Outside there by Tyerenex, but it's no good.
Yep, you need Repel to save the key. So Money could be looking for a town early, but with 13 strength, you can certainly go out and unleash your Kung Fu upon ghosts and take them out. And the Drakeys, the Slimes, those are all easily in play. Magician probably going to be tough with the health and defense. It's going to be very close, but looks like Tyerenex is just going to try grind up in a little bit, and we'll drop kick a slime for a 1-hit kill.
Hey, I'll take a slime at level 1 any day of the week.
Meanwhile, Tyerenex, going to the edge of the swamp, sees the final dungeon of the game, Charlock Castle. So, keep your enemies close.
Yeah, no kidding. So in order to reach to... So, I mean, you see Charlock Castle, but you can't actually get into Charlock Castle. In order to do that, you will need the Staff of Rain, the Stones of Sunlight, and Erdrick's token. And in order to get the Staff of Rain, you need Silver Heart, which everybody has. You convert all that to the Rainbow Drop, and then you will go into Charlock Castle and hopefully win the game.
And you also need some stats, which FurySK is about to get with level 2. They will get 2, 18 agility, 7 health, 1 magic. That pretty much fixes the start.
Yeah, the 18 agility is really nice. That adds 9 defense points to the total, and that's going to make a lot of monsters pretty easy to kill. I mean, that's going to definitely make ghosts and magicians in the game.
Yeah, I think that may, if you're feeling particularly brave, may bring the Magidrake our runners have been seeing into play. Anyway, it's looking like Fury's gonna try to poke out a little bit. Ooh, nice magician here.
We see Tyerenex going to level 2, and oh no, magicians with hurt more. It looks like 25% chance.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The HP's still in red because the breakpoint for that to go into white, we kind of have the red for the really bad stats. For that to go into white, it's around the mid-20s in order to survive a weak breath. So if they run into a weak breath enemy, it will, I think, guaranteed one-shot them at the moment.
And FurySK with the initial Kaishin no Ichigeki. Now we have dual Magidrakes. Let's see what these two will do.
Dunk on them.
Yeah, I think this is gonna turn out to be a victory on both sides, which means I think they both will reach level 3.
Yep, they will. And synchronize level 3. And today on Level Up, we get 1 power, 2 agility, empty eye health, and 3 magic.
Oh man, and the reason we say empty eye is because anytime you draw a 0, empty eye always brags about how he loves it.
And here comes another Magidrake. I don't think Tyerenex has a chance unless he gets a crit. And down goes Tyerenex.
Yeah, he was close. He dealt 10 damage.
Oh, FurySK giving it a go. Could survive 1 more hit from the Magidrake. Does survive 1 more hit from the Magidrake. And takes it down. So, kind of on the brink of death, but one, not a slime, 1 red slime would do it for the level. Not quite a Magidrake, though.
Yeah, I think at this point, a death would be a good idea. I mean, you lose half your money, but, I mean, you get your HP back and you get to get back in there.
In the meantime, Tyerenex takes out the Magidrake and then gets a slime. I think FurySK was wishing for that, but now he's a Drakey or less away.
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate to get an excellent move there by Fury on a slime, but no matter, it defeats it.
And we almost had synchronized level 4, but the red slime ran from Tyerenex. Meanwhile, FurySK is leveling up with 1 power, 1 agility, 1 health. Come on, Magic, you're ruining our theme here.
Yeah, rather unfortunate there. And Fury's gonna die in the swamp there, trying to get out, but not happening this time.
Strength becoming an issue, stats becoming an issue. That was a pretty decent level 2, and then just level 3 and 4 weren't there.
Yeah, still very early though to get those stats up. I mean, still able to defeat some pretty decent monsters, so it's not the end of the world. But Rogue Scorpion is not going to do it, as FurySK is going to go to the penalty box.
Yep, Rogue Scorpion's one of the highest agility monsters in the game. Fury a little bit lucky, actually, to not be ambushed. But still, Rogue Scorpion just takes him out in 2 hits. So I guess on the menu for today is more Magidrake.
Hey, I always liked Smashy Drakies in the original game, so I mean, why not? Alright. FurySK gonna try a Metal Scorpion. I don't think that's gonna work out. That's a little bit too rich.
Yeah, Mel Scorpion's another enemy with relatively high agility, so not much going there. Drakimas with stop spells, Stoneman with big ol' punches. Well, Fury's getting a little bit of ground, but it looks like right now our runners can pretty much only go east and then north, which leads into a Charlock zone of doom.
And we have our first appearance of the Fun Police, and that's going to send FurySK back to the start. The penalty for dying: you lose half your money, you spend 15 seconds in the penalty box, and the worst part of it is you get a stern lecture from the king.
I mean, there's not much you can do about death not taking you when red dragons happen. They are the enemies that you can randomly encounter with the highest stats and are the hardest enemies to run from. So usually at low levels, if you meet them, you're dead.
Yeah, I do like Tyerenex's moves here. Just keep knocking out those magic drakies, although this time it didn't quite work out. Got a lot of low rolls, so I'm gonna have to go back to the start. Lord of Synth, our restreamer tonight, excuse me, mentioning how the king in Dragon Warrior 2 is even a bigger jerk. They say cold as a cod. So
yeah, and then they say, I guess I'll revive you, even though thou deserves less. So yeah. The kings and the priests are pretty rude in that game.
Yeah.
You know it's not rude? Gaining level 5, and it has 0, 3, 14, 24. So maybe our runners can get through that swamp now, but the strength is still not there.
Yeah, I mean, I really am thinking they need to find a town or something like that. Drakima would be great if you dealt more than 1 damage.
How about 0 damage because of the dodge?
Okay, we can defeat a slime, so we're gonna have to march on here. What's the next level? 165 experience? I think we're gonna have to go for that.
Yep, right now, Tyerenex just got past 80 experience, so buckle up, people, if we might be here a little while.
But of course, you never know. I mean, that's the magic about what is randomized in this game. I mean, all the statistics are randomized, so very next level could be 30 strength. We'll see.
Or it could be more despair, we'll have to see. And looks like Tyerenex is just content to grind until something nice comes along. We'll see if Fury goes for it again, because you do get a pretty decent HP upgrade. Maybe survive something.
Well, the good news... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like, I think with that HP, you can actually get through the swamp now. Maybe there's a town just off screen. Who knows? Because I don't.
Well, I'll say this. The 3 agility that Tyerenex got allows him to damage break Magidrakies, so they're a lot easier to kill, and so you should be able to knock out a lot more in 1 life.
Yeah, and he's getting up to 5 damage, which I believe is a potential to 2-shot him, so... should be level 6 before too long, as Fury takes another death. Just, I believe, about 4 or 5 experience off the next level.
Yeah, you can see Tyerenex, who's playing this conservatively, and so far that's the better play at gaining a 48 experience point lead.
That is, in fact, 4 Magidrakies. Although he did just die, we'll see if he keeps to the grind or moves on with life. keep to the grind it is. FurySK is going to be at level 5 now.
Yep, he's gonna get the bad news, except for that 3 response speed, as we mentioned earlier. So we're getting pretty close here. Tyerenex only 34 points away from the next level. And then by that time, hopefully we'll get something here. I mean, there is a chance you could get the Hurt More spell. Excuse me, where you do that, then you're dealing amazing damage to most of the monsters, and you can start exploring. Let's see.
Yeah, or even just conventional heal or hurt would do wonders right now. By the way, thank you for the 4 months, Garen L.
Yeah, that subscription will be used, as I understand it, to help out RPG Limit Break with their big marathons each May, so we really appreciate it.
FurySK is Arkista's Ring Pisty, I believe. I have never even heard of that game before that sprite was introduced, so don't ask me. And yeah, FurySK is going to give it a go over the swamp. Loses all but 8 HP to get over, and is now looking for towns.
Yeah, I really don't mind this play at all. Just try to force something, try to get something, and unfortunately it's not working out with that Armored Knight sitting there.
Yep. Well, that's extremely rude, actually. Try to get some exploration, and you jump from, like, these, Zone 1 enemies straight into Charlock tier. That is the worst.
But I guess that's why we play Dragon Warrior Randomizer, don't we? Tyerenex 1 point away from level 6.
And oh look, a slime. So, level 6, what does it have? That's been promoted to the next level with 5 power, 12 agility, 8 health, 5 magic, no spells. We have not gained a single spell since level 1.
Yeah, the odds are not very good for that to happen, but oh, Tyerenex runs out of HP there at the swamp. And we'll have to go back to the beginning. But with that 5 extra strength, especially with all that agility, you now have a better chance of possibly knocking out Drakimas and Drolls and stuff like that.
Well, it looks like Tyerenex is going to give exploration a go. Managing to get through the swamp with 16 health, so even if one of these lower level monsters hits an ambush, he'll have a chance to survive it, although he is now in the danger zone.
How about a Magi Wyvern? Yep, gets away from that. Okay.
Yeah, agility actually pretty good now. With 42, you are at least a coin flip to run from a lot of stuff, like that green dragon. And, well, here's your kind of mid-tier, but, well, Tyerenex is not interested in that. He's just interested in maybe trying to find a town or something.
Yeah, this is a really good exploration here by Tyerenex, and unfortunately, it's gonna come to an end.
Yeah, big exploration, but just finding nothing.
Well, at least it knocks out a lot of stuff that he has to go through now, so... Ironically, he has 172 experience points to the next level, which is exactly the amount of experience required to defeat an Armored Knight.
Yeah, good luck with that. You need about 5 criticals to beat them. And that's yeah. And he gets the unfortunate news that the Magician knows hurt more. And actually, don't look now, FurySK just caught up in experience.
Yeah, I wonder what Fury's next move is going to be with that 5 extra power.
And it looks like they're taking off somewhere. Tyerenex going up here to try to deal with that.
Yeah.
So,
whoa, got away from the
whoa!
Armor Knight.
Yeah, I think that's about 1-3 chance, and there's nothing up here.
And
yeah,
not
that's
getting away from that one.
yeah, that's kind of the fun police hidey corner. Don't go up there.
And I think Fury is going to be more than happy to knock out another Magi Drakey here.
Yeah, so it looks like the only way you can go is through the swamp. And through it, Tyerenex goes.
Oh, there's somebody you can fight. The Drolls with Hurt. Oh dear, I wonder what else they have.
They have Hurt.
Yeah, but I'm asking because does he have Heal?
He just has a lot of Hurt. And Tyerenex now can't even move. Oh, it has Heal.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I always worry about when I start seeing hurt, and you just know it's gonna be followed up by heal or heal more.
Ooh, FurySK is gonna tangle with this skeleton. Ooh, dealing about even damage. If this keeps up, then FurySK should be it because the skeleton only has around mid-20s in health, so that'll be a nice 25 experience game.
Yeah, it looks like the skeleton does have the upper hand here, dealing 4 to 8 damage, while Fury's only dealing 2 to 4. So, oh, town!
Cave.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, no money though. So, well, now you know. Once you build up a bunch of money, you can come back here, and there's the we like to call him the jerk because if Tyerenex had gone and talked to him right now, he would have been like, "Hey, you aren't of Erdrick's line, get out," and he would have been gotten out. But once you collect all the key items, that's the guy you go talk to get the rainbow drop. And once you have the rainbow drop, you can go into Charlock and beat up a Dragonlord and win the game.
But right now, you're not defeating a stone man, and Tyerenex goes back to prison.
Yep. And in the meanwhile, FurySK learns that there is nothing to the west of Charlock except this little bit of forest, so just gonna try to take some fights until death.
Well, I mean, the good news is it's one less area you have to worry about, and you don't have to go through all that swamp again.
Yep, in the meantime, Tyerenex running, I guess, for money. Get some money, and... oh, wait. You know how Drakima's had stop spell?
Yeah.
We like to call them murder bats. Because they're little bad things, and they will horribly murder you.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 is more like it. Well, Magidrakeys for both. More Magidrake. If Tyerenex can defeat this Magidrakey, which shouldn't be a problem, that will be Kima. Rimbledar is actually south of this swamp, so FurySK heading in the correct direction to find that out.
Gets there, and I think he's got the money. He does.
Yep, just enough. It is like 53 gold, I believe, for a key here. So FurySK, the first one to get keys. And with keys, you can open doors like the one in Tantagel that is blocking 4 chests. And hopefully those will have good things.
Yeah,
and
probably... Go ahead, sorry.
Our tracker, the Hangry, cannot bring up the Drakima stats, 75% stop spell, but once they're done with that, they move on to 50% Dragonlord breath.
And look at Fury being 1 gold piece short of getting a bamboo pole.
and making a couple of runs to be able to find the Jerk Cave, is going to continue and find nothing else of note over there.
Yeah, but again, it's one less thing he has to explore. I mean, you might as well just see what else is available, like a wyvern.
Just see what kind of trouble you can get into. This wyvern taking Fury down to 1 health, but gets away, keeps on exploring, keeps on knocking out locations, and is just gonna take the death heal. Meanwhile, Tyerenex making the run down to Rimeldar in order to pick up a key. And Fury, I believe, knowing where Rimeldar is just gonna go ahead and gonna save first. Not the worst of ideas. Just in case the treasury is a complete dud, you can reload your save and use your key to go into the basement of Tangential. But we will have the treasury coming up right now, as soon as this guard gets out of the way. And we have Herb. The Stones of Sunlight, one of the key items. A key refund.
Hey!
And gold. So FurySK gonna take that gold, gonna max out keys, probably check what's under here. Looking like a broadsword, so it'd easily be worth it to do what we like to call ghetto gold grind. Just exit Tangential, come back in, take that key and gold, and repeat that until 1500 gold, and you'll gain. If you can cart that gold down to Rimeldar, you'll gain 20 attack power from the broadsword, which is pretty much doubling their attack power. But FurySK going to go ahead and check underneath Tangential, and we have a cave. It is now a lake cave. It is the tablet cave, so 1 free chest, no enemies in here. Just a little bit of a maze. Yep. Collect box. Hope box is good.
And at least you have the outside spells, so that'll save a few seconds off the time. As Tyerenex does get the key as well, and we'll be repeating what Fury does. So on that note, I'll mention that all this. Oh yeah, Nerb. All this. Excuse me. All this strategy that Smashy's dishing out is very valid. He is 3-1 in our competition.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, you're 3-2. You're 3-2 now. You lost to Will Wagner Music last night.
Yeah, I took a gamble on an extra level, and it just didn't.
That's why they call it Dragon Warrior Randomizer. All right, and yep. And there you go. You called it. There's the slow gold grind there, and might as well keep picking up keys, and might as well keep picking up herbs for free, so...
Yeah, the herbs provide a pretty nice chunk of healing, and we don't have a town with an item shop. One of the downsides of Rimeldar is that there is no item shop to buy herbs, torches, and all that good stuff, so... Not a bad idea to pick up the herb. And 1 more gold chest, 1873, and FurySK will likely be on the way.
Yeah, I mean, you also want to consider the 160 extra money to pick up a leather armor and a small shield. I mean, it's only 9 defense points, or 8 defense points, excuse me, but hey, I'll take it.
And Spectres know hurt more. Usually those are some really good enemies to fight, but not when they know hurt more.
Yeah, they're almost always my buddy. As a matter of fact, if you join my Discord, you would find that the Spectre is the icon there. But anyway, I digress.
Meanwhile, FurySK trying to cart that gold over. Happy to have saved because there was a stone man waiting on that one safe tile, and it just said, "Nope, reload, buddy."
Yeah, I like this play to herb up after going through the swamp, but he's gonna have to use another herb here. No, not a magician. No.
And it looks like Tyerenex is going to ghetto up after seeing that the weapon options go from the bamboo pole straight to the broadsword. And FurySK is going to check the Rimmildar Inn, 2 keys for 1 chest.
Yeah, money. That's alright.
I mean, you could buy your keys back.
Move it, soldier. Alright, so here we go. That's the broadsword. That's going to add 5 to 10 damage to all monster attacks, so that's going to be really nice. And that leather armor and the small shield is going to take off a little bit of a chunk of monster attacks.
So yeah, now with that setup, now it's pretty certain that you can take on most Zone 1 monsters. Like, you can certainly... Well, I was gonna say Droll, but I think they're the hurt and heal spammers.
Yeah, but even then, the Drolls are probably going to be vulnerable here.
In the meantime, Tyerenex, having about the same luck as FurySK, gets blasted by a green dragon. And it looks like FurySK is going to top up on keys and continue on with exploration.
Up to NG, observing correctly, probably not doing 5 to 10 more damage versus the red dragons, and that's probably true. Also, probably not doing 5 to 10 more damage against werewolves.
Ooh, so dead ends really quickly, so you kind of have to go... So this is kind of a linear overworld so far, other than this little trip south to hit the Rimmildar and the Jerk. All you can do is go over that bridge and find more danger.
Yeah, and on that danger is armored knights and gosh knows what else. I like this idea of knocking out this magician. Get your 8 points and move on. I mean, I know they cast hurt more, but you gotta get that scoreboard moving.
Yeah, you can easily beat a magician in 1 hit now. You can't easily beat a red dragon in 1 hit. They can easily beat you in 1 hit, though.
Yeah, rather unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to try again. It might be time to go after Zone 1 monsters here.
Yep, our runners have 42 attack power and 29 defense, so pretty good stats to go kill off Zone 1.
Yeah, this is a good one, a Metal Scorpion. Well, except for one problem.
Those are actually Mortal Kombat scorpions.
Oh, never mind.
Duster!
Get over here! Okay, anyway. Knocking off a Magi Drakey right there, easy peasy. Tyerenex knocked off a monster as well, so that helps. Tyerenex did go through and pick up all the same things as Fury did and back into it. And hurry up and beat that Drakey. My god, very lucky avoiding a Dragonlord breath there.
Well, some weird luck. Actually missed the stop spell chance, which was only a 25% chance to miss that. And then missed the Dragon Breath and managed to defeat it for 20 experience. And FurySK wants absolutely nothing to do with that swamp. And, well, the Magi Wyvern's breathing fire, but it's only the standard breath. Oh, metal slime bit runs.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You need, if you're under 20 strength, the metal slime would not have done that, but just a smidge over a 22. Tyerenex now checking west of Charlock and finding nothing, just like Fury did, as the Stoneman sends Fury back home. Tyerenex going through the swamp now and gonna knock out Drakey. Fury going to refill on herbs and money and keys. Why not?
Meanwhile, Tyerenex is going to give the Wraith a go, and then is not going to give the Wraith a go.
Oh, Wraiths with Hurtmore, and that's gonna be it.
And FurySK, I think, forgetting about this little bit of exploration. No, there's still not anything. Or it could be standing over here to grind it.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing, is picking off those Magicians and Drakimods.
Well, if you can beat the Drakima in 2 hits, then there's a really good chance you will never see the Dragonlord breath, because 75% chance of stop spell, that has to hit, which is a coin flip for that to hit on a player. And then if they actually hit that stop spell and then survive your next swing, that's only a coin flip to hit the Dragonlord breath, so pretty good chance of actually surviving a Drakima encounter now and getting that 20 experience, and FurySK is very close to level 7.
Yeah, we see that. Oh, here's a skeleton. That's gonna Fury's gonna beat Tyerenex into level 7, as that skeleton is not long for this map. Down it goes, and here comes level 7.
Yeah, the wonders of just gearing up, and here we go. 8 power, that's nice, 5 agility, 26 health, 6 magic, spells of stop spell, and both more.
Both more. I love it. That's a great name for it, as this seed is finally going to unlock for our runners. Tyerenex is just there, just 3 experience points away. I would not be surprised if Tyerenex grinds right there and gets it done with. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Dragonlord's going down now. You're like, oh no, not Hurtmore. Oh, there's another one. Beauty.
Yeah, this seed just opened up because stuff. Yeah, basically
Yeah.
you can hurt more most things as long as it's not a red dragon. It has a pretty good chance of hitting the screen dragon. It usually won't one-shot, which might be a problem here, and it will be dies to the green dragon, but it can defeat them in 1 hit, and it's actually 135 experience, so that would have almost been the level.
Yeah, that would have been 3 points away, but that's alright. Fury's gonna try again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if our runners just walk over the swamp and try to explore for real now.
Yeah, I like the idea of swinging the sword for those trolls, but then now Fury finds out they have heal and they're gonna move on. He's gonna move on, excuse me.
Oh, and Tyerenex actually swiping at Drakima and beating it in 1 hit.
And then our good old buddy shows up. Oh, gets away. Okay. A Fury too.
Everybody getting away from the red dragon.
Now there's a monster you want to beat up, a Wolf Lord. You always love those medium experience monsters. I've emphasized this since the first tournament. Medium monsters, those 40s, 50s, 60s, 70 pointers, those are great. And I also saw Tyerenex knock out the best 1 hurt more monster out there, the Magi Wyvern, for 83 experience, and then he runs into everybody's buddy.
Yep, meanwhile, FurySK running into wizards which have high hurt more resistance. Usually late game they're food because their physical stats aren't that great. Ooh, here we go. Armor Knight, just give it 2 hurt mores and it should fall over.
Yeah, this is pretty much revenge for all those defeats the Armored Knight gave our contestants earlier in the game, as we now reach level 8 for Fury and a bit of an experience lead now.
And level 8 will have 9 strength, 4 agility, 15 health, and 4 magic, and the spell of conventional heal, which is used right away to patch up some damage. Our runners are now at the health point where that heal more gets really good. Tyerenex not far behind. going to pick up level 8. And, well, more Armor Knights, more 172 experience.
Yeah, but running out of magic now. As a matter of fact, no more Herbmores, so it's just straight exploration. See what he can find here, as his life's about to come to an end.
Well, not yet. The wizards are pretty easy to run from. Although that one getting the drop. And spends the last little bit of MP on a heal, and shall continue exploring.
Well, we're getting pretty lucky so far, but in the interim, Tyerenex has just knocked out a green dragon with a minimal hurt more and takes the experience lead. See, this is the issue with just going on and exploring with one magic point left, is that you're not taking that time to get the experience you need to win the game.
Well, you're looking for a town. Well, FurySK actually getting away from the Armor Knight, so we'll continue this. But just not finding anything.
Yeah, this is gonna be a map that everybody loves to see. Just this map where you just have to gut it out and just go through like the gauntlet, you know? So,
and
it's gonna be fun.
FurySK gets all the way out there, sees nothing, and then dies to a run fail into the Spectre Hurtmore. So, go back home. Give me your money and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's alright though.
And give Tyerenex level 9, deciding to do a bit of a mid-game grind, and we'll gain 8 more power, 19 agility. Our runners are well equipped to survive. 70 agility is great. 93 is almost there for kind of the HP breakpoint we want for the Dragonlord. We're looking for a minimum of 97 because with the Erdrick's armor, that reduces the maximum damage of the Dragonlord breath to 48, and 97 will always allow you to survive too, so that's kind of why we're looking for that.
Yeah, this is a nice play by Tyerenex though, casting Repel before continuing to explore. Defense is not all that great, so he's virtually guaranteed to get a lot of really tough monsters that are very easy to kill, and therefore score a lot of experience points. Like this Armor Knight here.
Yep, that'll be some experience. Looking like FurySK finding 2 caves. Deciding to just keep going east is going to get paid off with 2 caves, and we shall see what's going on.
Yeah, this is what happens when you just find nothing forever. You just find a bazillion things bunched into one place there. Erdrick's token is the first one in the freebie cave. Tyerenex is gonna find those 2 caves as well, as Fury finds Garen's grave with keys in hand.
However, FurySK already has all the items, just has to find the Staff of Rain cave to trade in. So the main thing you're looking for here is the Erdrick sword. If you find that, HP is very high, strength's very low. You probably want the Death Necklace because it reduces your HP but gives you attack power that could be useful in game. And the flute.
Yeah, flute, the fighter's ring, and what else do we have? At the same time, they both get a dragon scale. Okay, so both contestants will add 2 offense and 2 defense to their total.
Okay, so the implications of what we just found, because we have found the Erdrick's token and the Fairy Flute in boxes, usually they would be in search bots. Now 2 of these search spots, which would be Cole, Hawksness, and then an overworld spot revealed by the Old Man in Cantlin, 2 of those are now empty.
We'll see what snide response the old man's going to have thanks to the Hangry Canuck here in a minute. But anyway, we're going to keep going down the grave. Both are opening the key at the same time, and Man, let's have Dragonlord at the bottom and then let's go into overtime. That's what I say. No? Alright, so we're running into the third basement here as we
find Armor Knights gain the drop on Tyerenex. Should... Oh, no, it missed. And now... Oh, going to use the heal more. Yeah, having that high HP with the heal more is always nice, because you can just heal up. Running really low on MP, though, and just took another nasty hit. But we'll get the kill, and I believe we'll get level 10 out of the deal.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the box on floor 3, and it is money.
5197 for the level.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you want to see 50 strength in a level or something like that, but getting 5 at a time, that's not terrible.
Getting a red dragon, not so much.
Yeah, that one... Oh, okay, got away. Oh, but down to 10 magic.
Yep, and is about to head into the deepest portions of the grave where the Silver Harp would normally reside. However, in this seed, I believe it resides right in the throne.
I do like this play by Fury. Only 10 magic left. Even though you could beat up the Star Byron, running away is okay, but then the Armored Knight shows up. Yeah, I can't blame him for trying to run here. Oh, and gets away. And is it going to be the last heal more? It is.
Yeah, just trying to make it down here at all costs in case it's Erdrick's sword, the best weapon in the game, providing 40 attack power. That would be a 20-point increase from what they have.
And unfortunately, it's an herb, so if Fury dies, it's actually gonna be an okay thing here. As Tyerenex elects to cast outside, and I really can't blame him because we've only found one town, so we have no idea what any store has.
However, the problem for FurySK, no outside, and is just going to have to take the Death Warp. Meanwhile, Tyerenex, I believe, is going to just head north. Well, get put to sleep by the Goldman, and gets wombo comboed by the Goldman, so trying to keep that map location, but, yeah.
Goldman, 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 Goldman. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that one was more like Goldberg, with how badly it just squashed him.
As here we go with the gold grind by FurySK. What does that mean? It means that he is taking advantage of a glitch where there are 8 treasure boxes in memory, and Enix forgot to add a 9th, a 10th, 11th, a 12th byte, so therefore Fury is able to continuously take the box with the contents of the treasure over and over and over and over and over again, in the hopes that he will find a town.
And that town will have the goods. Because we have still not seen any towns except for Rumbledar yet.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So get ready to see 2 or 3 bunched into one location here as we move on. So here at the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament, we'd like to give thanks to our runners. Try to give them a little bit of an advertisement. So I'm going to take a little second to talk about Tyerenex for a second. He showed up last year in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament. He played one game. Like one of his first races was a Swiss matchup against me, Game Boy F9, who has won quite a bit in this game. Oh, look at that! Yes, I'm sorry. Fury has found Erdrick's sword over and over and over. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, Tyerenex advancing to 3-2 in the in that one, did make it to the playoffs, but did lose in the first round of Tristal. And he did also participate in the league, didn't quite make the playoffs there. Now has a chance to make the playoffs here this year in the tournament. he did jump from Final Fantasy Randomizer, hence the red wizard graphic there. And so we thank him for joining us for another year as he's going through all sorts of bridges now.
In the meantime, making a gigantic swamp walk, utilizing that heal more, still hasn't found anything except a bunch of bridges, and is now managed to find free land. And a dead end.
Yeah, so, let's try going south. Nope, let's not. Say we did. Well, how about just dying to a demon knight or something?
Let's just cry. Has a pretty good chance of actually killing the demon knight.
And does. Well done. Nice decision.
Yeah, demon knights actually have very low health and give 90 experience a pop, but they are incredibly resistant to spells and have the highest dodge chance of anything you may run into at about roughly 25% chance to dodge your stuff.
Wow, nice running away from these red dragons right now. It's pretty amazing. Although with 71 agility, you have about a 40% chance of doing that. Oh, is that another town? Oh, yes, it is. There's two. I knew it.
Yeah, but can you get to that other town from here? So yeah, with Garenham, you have the really convenient item shop, so finally going to be able to pick up some healing items, maybe a torch. Don't need the dragon scale, already has one. Has the weapon shop and the inn, of course. And with keys, you can get into the back of Garenham, which will reward you with 3 chests and a cave.
Alright, Fury trying to look up north of the 2 caves there. Hasn't found anything yet. I don't think he's going to find anything, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think this was a rather quick dead end. So, behind...
Yeah.
So, we shall find... Jamal... Take it. Take the wings... And... some gold... And... some fairy water.
Yeah, so not too good there, but maybe the cave down here will present something good. As, Fury goes down to an Armored Knight and resets immediately. Didn't gain a lot of power there, but the Swamp Cave is behind Garenham here.
Yep, and it looks like Tyerenex is just gonna walk through. And... actually gonna go ahead and check do a little bit of a heads-up play, check the Spectral.
Oh, brilliant!
It's an axe.
Oh, that's brilliant, and they have hurt too!
Yeah, hurt doesn't really do a lot of damage once you're past that super early game. And stop spell, so once you pick up Erdrick's armor and gain resistance to that stuff, this is pretty much going to be the end game grind.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I really like what Tyerenex is going to do. At this point, he very well might get enough experience to be close to Dragonlord eligible at this point. 2 power, 2 speed, 17 HP, 7 magic, no spells.
Yeah, the HP is getting up there. The strength, not so much, though. That is pretty much the big concern at the moment. No strength. Well, some strength, but not quite there yet. You're looking about upper 80s to lower 90s before you'd be going for it, so still a bit away there, but the other stats are not too far away.
And I see there's Fury finding another place to go to continue his exploration here, hopefully finding a town real soon. Another X-Knight goes down on Tyrenex's side, and look at the experience lead, 1,500 now.
Yeah, I think this is all exploration Tyerenex did, so... well... Yeah, I think this dead ends pretty quick.
Oh, and a Golem breeze, Dragonlord breath. He's gonna reset yet again. Oh, and I think he is right now dying by the gold grind right now.
Yeah, this is the weakness of doing a gold grind kind of blind like this. You pretty much have to halt your experience gain, because if you want to keep your... Oh, wait. Level up to 942. Still not getting the strength. But yeah, if you want to keep that gold, you pretty much have to give up any experience gains you get. So FurySK has pretty much just been stuck on this experience for a while now. Meanwhile, Tyerenex is just loading up on the experience, getting that stat advantage, up to 82 agility, which is now, as you can see, green, because it's pretty good now. I think that key thing there is if you manage to get full gear, you will have enough defense to bring the Dragonlord's normal attack down to a max of 48. I believe is what that's for.
Yep, that's right. And it looks like, is Tyerenex gonna do some more grinding, or is he going to do some exploration? We'll find out in a minute. We're gonna fight a droll first. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna fight a droll. No, we are gonna fight a droll. No, we're not gonna fight a droll. No, he's gonna explore some more.
Yep, he's just gonna go on through and see what the second continent has to offer. As soon as
it is the second continent.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, let's see. Winds up in a mountain range and finds an armored knight. Oh boy.
And misses a hurt more, because why not?
Yeah, why not?
So right now, I believe we only have one cave left. No, we have two caves. We have the Mountain Cave and the Staff of Rain Cave left. And we have, as far as towns that are concerned, we still need to find Cole, which has a search spot, Harksness, which has a search spot, Cantlin, which has a bunch of stuff, including potentially numbers for a search spot, and Brickenay.
Alright, so Fury has reached level 10. This is going to be a very interesting and critical decision coming up here for Fury. Will he keep that experience if he does die here, or will he reset yet again and wind up 2,300 points down?
Yeah, I think Fury would be giving up around 400 experience at the moment if he were to reset.
Oh, red dragons, here we go again.
And ouch, Fury gets ambushed and blasted by an armor knight and is going to accept the death.
And it looks like the red dragon is going to finally have the upper hand here against Tyerenex. I have yet to count how many times he has run fail here.
And another one, and this will be the final heal Moors. And oh, he's just going to try a hard run. Fails again. And now that will be the final heal Moor.
Yeah, oh, finally gets away. I think he must have lost like 10 times or something like that. Oh no, that was the cave. That was the swamp cave. Looking around, I think this island's got nothing.
Oh, it looks like it could branch out here. If he can get there, he gets ambushed by the Star Wyvern. He has enough MP for one heal. And there we go. Yeah, could be a chance that this little path here leads somewhere. Oh, it is opening up.
Yeah, we'll see. Gonna use some herbs. I can't blame him here. Gonna lose a lot of position.
It opened up, but we are in the corner of the map and a town.
Oh, and it's Harksness with 0 MP. That's... oh boy. I bet everybody's hoping for that town to have Erdrick's armor right now.
Yeah, he's gonna do the obvious play, going to go look for another town. Oh, is going to throw the wings. I think that may have been a mismenu. Yep, you can see the rage there. I think he wanted to use that fairy water and may have made a bit of a mismenu.
Yeah, but that's alright though. I mean, he's still well in the lead here, so got plenty of time to make this up.
Oh, we got a town for FurySK. FurySK going to find Garenham. Actually, still really close to Silver Shield Mane. I do believe there was gold in Garenham, so what could happen here is that Fury actually kind of ghettos back up to Silver Shield and gets that.
We're gonna find out in a little bit, because there's the information. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna cancel out and gonna see what's behind this door. Gonna find that money, and then will he complete that goal grind? All I know is Tyerenex has run into another red dragon.
Yep, look at that red dragon. It's red. Oh yeah, Fury just took a look at keys. I believe that's what's gonna happen here. As soon as he realizes this is a swamp, I imagine we may see the ghetto for silver here. Got a Radiant, going to see Swamp North. And, yep.
But first, Repel is going to lose its effect.
Oh no.
Alright. So, Tyerenex continuing on here as we see he has about a 1700 point advantage, but if Fury goes off and sees what the mini-boss is in Garenham at that swamp cave, things might level up in a real hurry.
Yeah, it looks like FurySK is going to try to sell off enough of this stuff. I don't think there's 400 gold now. You probably need cursed belts to get 400 gold out of this. And there goes a fairy water.
Which I do not recommend that you get rid of at this point.
In the meantime, Tyerenex has found a good old friend of his again. And this chest will be enough for the Silver Shield, so suddenly FurySK is going to gain 20 defensive power from the shield slot, and the big thing here is that will never be obsoleted. You can buy really good armor and really good weapons. The armor will almost certainly be obsoleted. The weapon will most likely become obsolete. The shield slot, Silver Shield, the absolute best shield in the game, will never be obsolete.
Alright. Another Armored Knight bites the dust over in Tyerenex's side, and now it's an 1800 point advantage here. What are we going to do here? What's going on here? He is going to explore some more. Going to try to get to that other town, and is not going to do so.
Yeah, it could be that other town is on the second continent, and you kind of have to walk north some more. Because FurySK does know that it's Swamp Cave under Garenham. So maybe trying to see if there's a path around this water. And Tyerenex is going to do the same thing. Not going to have much luck that way, and well, we'll see how our runners go from here.
Wizard! Nope, runs away. How about another one? The thing is, you probably could beat that wizard at this point, unless it's doing something really funky.
And it looks like you can't get over there from here. So I wouldn't be too surprised if Fury does elect to go through the Swamp Cave at this point. We'll be interested.
I'm sorry, let me interrupt you for a second. We do have a full plate buy over in Tyerenex's side.
Yep, that is 24 defensive power. and we'll give Tyerenex the current edge on defense, although FurySK still has to gain a couple of levels to gain some more stats. And it looks like Tyerenex is going to give that second continent a go, because that's kind of looking like where the other stuff may be. So, no, you don't want to cast out.
No, but, oh, here we go. Oh, I knew he was gonna... Oh, yes! Excellent, here we go. How much experience is he going to grind here? Yep, here we go. Say goodbye to that experience lead, Tyerenex, or at least a big chunk of it. But meanwhile, Tyerenex continues his exploration, will run into Hoxus. I believe he's got plenty of magic to burn off here, as let's see who is hanging out in Hoxus today. Oh, it's also an Axe Knight. Wow! You don't see this every day.
And under the Axe Knight is a whole lot of nothing. So we have found one of the nothings. We have one more nothing and Erdrick's armor. Because Erdrick's armor is always on a search spot. And is Tyerenex going to cash it out here with his MP? Looking like he went back north.
Looks like Fury got his spell blocked by an Axe Knight and is not going to survive this encounter, so back to the beginning he goes, as Tyerenex is going to grind some more Axe Knights, and that is a huge death.
And level 13 for Tyerenex with 7 power, 2 agility, 8 more health, so the magic number for Death Necklace was 129, we are now over that.
Yeah, so we're going to now have 99 hit points on a Death Necklace, but you still got some more levels to gain, so we're going to have more HP by the time this is over.
Yeah, in FurySK, only one key is going to have to take a pit stop here to buy some more. Going to utilize Tantagel's shop, pretty much the closest one. In the meantime, I think Tyerenex just went to cap off level 13 and move on with it.
And not gonna go against this wizard here. Have plenty of attack power to deal with it, but anyway, moving on, gonna try to reach that town that he knows is on the other continent, and I think he's really close now, but guess who's here to greet him?
Dude, not there. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, there's Cole. Here's another search spot here.
Yeah, and I think looking at the geography, that may be it for the second continent. And, yes, old man, you are in fact me. The question now is, where is he? Cantlin and Breckenary are the only 2 towns left.
So this is indeed a synth special here. Normally, Lord of the Synth rolls really good seeds, but not today.
Although what that coal does provide is, once we hit the end game, if you go over here, then it should be pretty nice to grind here. It's probably a bit less of a walk than having to go all the way out of Mountain Cave. Well, you can outside out Mountain Cave and then do the walk to the Garenham Inn, and you don't die on the way over there. So, looking like we need to find Cantlin on the first continent. So, I imagine our runners are going to have to trudge through a lot more swamp before this seed's over.
Yeah, Tyerenex is probably headed back to the Swamp Cave now. Now, Fury is gonna wander through this continent for the very first time, so still got a little whiles to go before running into Hoxus here.
Yeah, unfortunately heading north first. And we'll soon discover that this continent is the continent of disappointment.
As another armored knight bites the dust, thanks to Fury's powerful spells, as a demon knight falls over in Tyerenex's side. Still about a 2200 experience point lead. Now, I will say that red dragons are playable. However, it would drain out so much resources. I definitely can't blame our runners for still running away from them.
Okay, so assuming Tyerenex gets away here, bit of a thought. Do you go ahead and just save the princess right now since you're here? Tyerenex is going to say no.
That question. Alright, well, what else can we do? Well, I guess we can go to the inn.
Yeah, you're on about half your MP. Go get that topped up and move on with life, because you need to find the camp.
Alright, so now, having discovered really nothing in this part of the world, gonna try to find his way back down to the bottom half of the world as Tyerenex continues his exploration.
And quickly realizes, wait, I've already been here.
Yeah, I think you've only got one direction to go now, and that's south? Oh no, maybe you can go northwest and maybe find something else. We'll see.
Yeah, we have 2 caves open and 2 towns. One of those caves is going to be the Staff of Rain cave. One of those is going to be Mountain Cave. One of the towns is going to be Breckenary. And one of the towns is going to be Cantland. And in this seed, you can't win without Cantland.
Alright, Fury's gonna take on yet another Axe Knight here. We'll probably win this fight, as there it is, and gonna search the font and find naught. Well, there's the cave. That's gonna convert the harp. No, never mind. That's the mountain cave, which is okay. We have 5 boxes to look for here.
So yeah, 5 boxes, still have the Death Necklace and the Erdrick's Sword on the table, so plenty worth it to go through here. And if we don't find them here, they're in Charlock.
That's
Behind
right,
chest number 1, we have medical supplies.
As Fury finds Cole, gonna get bad news number 2, but the good news is that he's gone through this continent very quickly.
Yeah, not getting sniped between here. And we have the torch. We have some Glod.
Glod, huh?
FurySK going to check the shop and find no possible upgrades. And, ooh, the fairy water in this chest, so that means one of Erdrick's Sword or the Death Necklace is guaranteed in Charlock.
Well, we're gonna see what the this last box is here in a second. First, we will run into a golem. It's very easy to run from. Oh, there's a Wolf Lord. Yeah, we got a boss fight here. Yeah, quickly dispenses of it. Knows Tyerenex is up against the Clog. Against a very good opponent, so going to knock that out very quickly and gets gold, and everything is in Charlock Castle. So, Smashy, you ready to play the 25,000 gold piece pyramid?
Yeah, we get to play it twice because we have the Death Necklace and Erdrick's Sword in Charlock. Both of them are really good ideas of them.
So if you're wondering what the heck we're talking about with this 25,000 business, well, it's after the old game show, the $25,000 pyramid, where the boxes at the bottom of Charlock are arranged in, you guessed it, a pyramid. So, place your guesses. Where is the Death Necklace, and where is Erdrick's Sword?
Yeah, you have some numbers, and you also have the vanilla spot, which is the judges table, as Tyerenex heading back north, finding those 2 caves again. And in the meantime, FurySK going to promote the level 12 and get the adequate agility gain, and really not much else. Tyerenex just looking for the rest of the stuff. And it looks like Fury may be going for the Princess blind. Oh boy. Oh, was there something down here? Because I think this is about it. Yep, it's opening up into a stone.
We don't know yet. Stone Man. Yeah. Oh, 2 towns. Here we go. This is it.
Yep,
Exploration
that's it.
is over.
And gets the coin flip correct in order to find Caitlyn first. FurySK going to blind save the princess. Tyerenex about to get the numbers. All you have to do is go down south here, wade through a bunch of 15 damage tiles. Going to look for a large shield first. Oh, hey, that's pretty convenient.
Yeah, good play there. Get that extra 6 defense. It puts you at 78, which is a good number to be at. Not exactly the 86 you need to take on the Dragonlord yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, and he's going to restock on keys while FurySK goes to deliver Gwaylin back home, and will obtain Gwaylin's Love, also known as the GPS, because when you use it, you will get Gwaylin's position in relation to you, because it's all about her.
Now
yes.
Tyerenex has to. Oh.
Yeah, both
I'm sorry,
of them.
Tyerenex has to go over those. Yeah. Sorry about that. 66 south and 13 to the west. I think this is an okay princess save at the end for Fury.
Yeah, because I don't think you can really go south enough from Rimmildar. I think it goes over that water, and then you have to loop all the way around. So probably going to see that GPS come into play.
Tyerenex knocks off 100 quid here, and what's his next move? Gonna do some more wandering around. Is he gonna bother checking Breckenary here, or is he gonna finish exploration? Oh, there's still the Silver Harp guy. We haven't found that yet, have we?
Nope, and, well, you kind of need that because you kind of need that Staff of Rain. And go and do some more swamp walking, because we haven't done enough of that without the armor already. And, oh look, we found it.
Hey, there we go. So Tyerenex is just needs to complete all the remaining requirements, and then it will be time to see his next move. It's probably going to involve a lot of axes and a lot of gray armor.
Oh, actually sees a spark over a bridge, and we'll just walk on by. I guess he's wanting to see if this kind of loops back over to not Caitlyn, Garen Hammer not, but, well, gets nuked by the golem, and it's just going to take the death here. It's just going to take the death here. It's going to take a little bit more damage.
Yeah, we call that the Golden Return Service.
And in the meantime, FurySK making the same move over here is going to find the 2 towns, going to find Caitlyn, going to find coordinates, and hopefully will not return instantly to head south and find the Staff of Rain. In the meantime, Tyerenex, without the princess, going to try to count this out, but I would not be surprised if not much luck were had in that in-depth.
Yeah, I think we're down to like maybe 12 south, something like that. 13 south, so not very. Yeah. No, what is he doing? I guess he's gonna save the princess. Not gonna bother counting it. So here we go.
In the meantime, FurySK is about to get numbers, and taking those notes down. Needs to walk back through and keep this map position. And, well, no return, can't even return, so whether he likes it or not, he's stuck.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, he could have taken the death warp, but elected not to, so yeah, making the correct play here to stick around and find the staff rank.
Okay, so Tyerenex is only 1 armor knight away from the next level. 107 points to be precise. Should be getting that monster real soon. Is it going to be via wizard? Nope, they keep running away from these wizards. I'm quite surprised with all the heal mores they have, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to fight, and I think with Tyerenex starting to see 23 damage, I think this wizard's not long for this area.
Yeah, I think he just had enough. That or he realized that this wizard would be enough for the level, so it's like, oh hey, I better get that. And got it, he did. That's been an example with 4 power, 7 agility, 2 health, and 9 magic with a spell of return.
Yeah, that 9 agility is going to be really nice. I mean, you're now over 50-50 as far as running away from those red dragons, if they exist in Charlock.
Meanwhile, FurySK is now bricked.
Ouch.
I mean, that was the last town left, so... And we'll search north, we'll find a bunch of nothing. Head south, we'll... Nope, gotta head south. South, thank you.
Yep, we're good.
Just gotta get over the swamp. And, well... Gotta get past this armor knight as well. But once FurySK can make it over the swamp, that will be the Staff of Rain. And we already know where the rainbow drop is. It was over next to Rimmledon.
Alright, Tyerenex about to approach that town. Garenham, that's the town he's approaching. And there's the Staff of Rain. The harp has been heretofore converted for both players, and now... what's Tyerenex going to do? Spend a night at the inn? Hopefully we'll get enough magic to make sure the Axe Knight is defeated.
I don't think he intends to defeat more than one Axe Knight. I mean, I think he intends to defeat more than one Axe Knight. Horns.
Yeah. As Fury validates his run by searching the Sparkover Bridge. The Sparkover Bridge, for those who are new here, hey, thanks for giving us a try, by the way, is one bridge followed by one tile exactly. And then if you search that bridge, then you've completed the beam, so to speak, and validated your run. But I'll tell you what, you double validate your run if you defeat a coal man. That's my thing.
Yeah, it looks like FurySK hasn't found the mountain cave yet, so I guess trying to not lose map positioning yet to find that, but, well, down he goes.
Well, in a way, this might be a good thing, because he really doesn't have to go through the mountain cave here.
Yep, and in the meantime, Tyerenex, I'm just going to take a moment and grind. He's going to fight this Axe Knight over and over again by throwing fire directly at its face. And we'll soon be level 15.
Okay, I think Fury is going to try to... No, wait, first he's going to convert the rainbow drop, so there it is. As Tyerenex continues to grind on those Axe Knights, go up to over 3,000 experience lead, doubles up Fury, I believe. And going to repel and just do some exploration, get to that 66 south, 13 west.
Oh, that... Ooh! Tyerenex having some strange luck. Missed a hurt more, and then got stop spelled, and then scored a critical hit, which was about as good as a hurt more, but not quite enough to kill the Axe Knight and then just killed it conventionally. And is blocked again. Yeah, this is the problem that Tyerenex is going to have without the Erdrick's armor, is still can be hit with Stop Spell, and that takes out your Hurt more. And then it takes you about 3 to 4 hits to kill the Axe Knight, and it's beating on you and eating into your MP, so... Yeah, if you miss or get ambushed, that could cause problems. Meanwhile, FurySK looking around for this armor. As soon as this armor knight dies.
Yeah, isn't it? They're just so stubborn, aren't they? Tyerenex still doubling up on Fury's experience point count. Almost, I should say.
Fury going really far south. Oh, heading over to Garenham.
Yeah, I think he knows where that armor is, and it's not on this continent. We'll see if he's correct.
I think it is on the first continent because Tantagel spawned really far north, so I do not think this is going to turn out to be correct. And those NPCs are trying to say, no, don't do it, but they get out of the way.
Alright, here we go. Level 15, Courage and Wit. 17 power. Yikes! 6 hit points, 16 magic, and a new spell. You are now Dragonlord eligible. Yes, 13 heal mores. You will be dealing, eventually, 8 to 17 damage. That should be enough. Fury's going to go through the swamp cave first before doing the final grind here. Tyerenex, rescuing the princess now.
Yeah, Tyerenex still needs to convert the rainbow drop and still needs to get the armor. Meanwhile, FurySK is going to go through the swamp cave, use Gwaelin's love, and I'd imagine this is going to be... Ooh! Okay, I'm going to eat
9 steps away. Now down to 6 steps.
Okay, so
Yep, there it is. Bam!
And gets it. Yeah, so that kind of extended further north than I thought. So FurySK is officially in what we like to call grind and go mode. You just go beat up enemies until you have the stats. We know that level 15's looking to be good, but FurySK is about 3,800 experience off, so going to have to take out a lot of Axe Knights. Well, Tyerenex just needs this armor, and that will be good.
Yeah, 29 Axe Knights to be precise, and he's got to do it through Hurt more. That's the fastest way to do it.
Well, the good news is, with the Erdrick's armor, it has plenty of benefits, like regenerating 1 health every 1 step, and having the best defense in the game, and completely negating damaging floors. But the relevant things here are complete stop spell immunity and hurt resistance. So, stop spell does nothing, hurt pretty much does nothing. Even if it had hurt more, the damage from that would be lowered. And that also reduces Dragon Breath damage, which is the main perk of getting it, because you turn that Dragonlord Breath into something you can actually manage.
Fury, now reaching level 13. I'm going to take a quick moment to say a little something about Fury. He comes from us from Zelda 1 Randomizer, where he was in the final 8 last year, and then he proceeded just earlier this year to win the Swordless tournament in Zelda Randomizer. Kind of really improved his game there, and he's showing that he's doing really good in this Randomizer. Still is in the running to make the playoffs, but Smashy, his time is running out.
Yeah, needs to gain this experience real fast before Tyerenex can find this armor. Tyerenex trying to look around, finds a red dragon. Is actually the favorite, just very slightly the favorite to run from a red dragon now, but well, it's still about a coin flip. Finally gets away, going to heal more. Keep exploring while FurySK is gotten it down to about 3,000 experience left.
Yeah, it's still going to be a few minutes, maybe about 10 minutes before he's able to catch up. He's got a little bit of help here because Tyerenex is still looking in the first continent. And, oh. No, he's off by... No, he's got to go west. I think he wrote it wrong. Oh, he wrote it wrong. I think he's gonna start realizing that he needs to be he needs to say 13 east, not 13 west.
Yeah, I think he saw those numbers and was like, wait a second, is it here? And then realized the east-west thing and like, no, it's not going to be over here. I think he's gonna realize soon that this might be on the second continent. I think he's pretty close to Cantlin. No, not Cantlin. Garenham, in order to get over there and get the stuff.
I kind of get why Tyerenex is running away, but this is costing him time. But I think he still has plenty of time left.
Yeah, I think it just clicked for him as he saw Cole over on the second continent. Yeah, you gotta go through. Not going to be too far off once you get through, and then we'll see if he just goes for it, which I imagine he will.
Ooh, what might have thought about fighting that wyvern there? It's still 64 experience. It's still a lot of experience to pick up. That's alright, we're gonna keep knocking out those Axe Knights, and pretty soon Fury's gonna be a level 14 here.
However, Tyerenex has just gotten out of Swamp Cave. He's going to learn that it is right there. Yep, you just have to go back 1 north and then about 8 west, and that'll be it. Go 1 north. Single steps in Dragon Warrior, the hardest thing in the game, and gets the Erdrick's armor. Immediately casts Return. Is probably going to just top up MP here with the guy here, and head straight into Charlock Castle, which was pretty much the first thing we saw.
Yeah, so here we go with the most fun 200 or 300 steps in the game. Trying to go down Charlock Castle, and we'll see what type of monsters we run into, as it could be all red dragons from here. We'll find out very soon as Fury has reached level 14. Here we go, first baseman, and the first monster is a wizard that back attacks them for 2 damage. Try again.
Yeah, so I think now is the best time to go ahead and do that pyramid game. We have 6 chests in the treasury in a pyramid, and 1 chest kind of off on its own where the sword rests in vanilla. We call that the judge's table. If you'd like, you can go ahead and put your guesses in. You can guess twice if you want to, because not only are we searching for Erdrick's sword, we're searching for the Death Necklace.
I'll say 200 and 250. It's all in the same middle row there. That's my guess. Alright, so Fury running out of magic here. Got 4 more casts of Hurt More here before he's gonna have to cast outside and start over. Just about there though, as Tyerenex is going to get a hero run through the second basement. Wow.
Yep, Charlock divided into 3 zones. Tyerenex just cleared the first zone, which is the top floor in the first basement. Starting from this little diamond zone is the second zone that goes through this floor, the next floor, and then the floor where the paths kind of split. You go west to go to Dragonlord, south to go to Vanilla Erdrick Sword. Tyerenex about through that zone, and then you have one more zone that is the last 3 floors, including the Dragonlord's floor.
Yeah, and he's just keeps running into wizards. I think he's had 6 encounters so far in the first 2 zones. That's it. The average is 21. There's the 7th. There we go. Now we're talking. Red Dragon. Ooh, gets away immediately.
And
here's another one.
We'll just pretend to chase him down. And more golems. They do have the Dragonlord breath, so... And Armor Knight, so... yeah, usually... the game waits until the end to throw the nasty stuff on you. I think in Vanilla, the Armor Knight and the Red Dragon are confined only to these last 3 floors. And, well, it's doing that again.
Yeah, but, I mean, the good news is the Golem is there, and that is the easiest monster to run away from, just because it's a Zone 2 monster, and it doesn't have a lot of agility to begin with, so... I mean, if you fail to run it, you're going to get hit hard, as we find the $100 chest to be the Death Necklace and the $50 box to be Erdrick Sword. Let's see who wins. Smoffmoff said $50. Frisco Steve said $50.
Delta Angel Fire said bottom left sword, so that was correct.
Yeah, but nobody said the 100 sword, and I missed on both of them. Jerry Gamer said 100 for the Erdrick sword, and so did Wizzy Z3K also said 100 for Erdrick sword, but I'm gonna say Frisco Steve was the first one to say $50. Congratulations, you win.
Here, have a fresh baked cookie or something. As Tyerenex, I think one step before the spike, or no, this is the spike towel. It's a red drag.
Yeah, so you must fight this, and hopefully he'll be able to clear it very soon. Interestingly enough, Tyerenex did use a Radiant, which costs him a heal more, and he's going to have to use another one here. This is just me, the Dragonlord fight, a little bit more interesting with now 11 heal mores.
And it's going to herb once, is going to scroll down to the Death Necklace, equip it, and FurySK is going to 16. I don't know if this is might be a math thing, because you're missing the broadsword. I mean, you're missing 20 attack power from the Erdrick sword, and then potential 10 from the Death Necklace. Tyerenex starts out with a 46 on Dragonlord 1, gets a stop spell, gets a big 49 to finish off. We are into Dragonlord 2 with full health, and no ambush, and a 16.
Yeah, very good start here. Let's see if he can keep it up. 11 there, so that averages out. Now at 27 attack power, as Fury did reach level 15, is electing to grind to 16. So even if Tyerenex loses here, he'll have another chance.
Well, 37 damage now, another 10 damage dealt. Going to get the attack off here. Ooh, 46 getting the low rolls, so this could get ugly real fast.
Yeah, 46 damage and down to 8 heal more. So that's a little bit better. Up to 62. But we'll see here. I mean, still has time.
And 74 off that 12 hit. Once again, the average damage, I believe, was set to be 18 max, 9 minimum. And that was a 15, so... what was that, 89?
Yeah, 89 with 5 heal mores left. This is going to get tight. 102, 4 heal mores, 5 attacks left. I think Tyerenex is favored here. Yeah, I'd say he's favored.
Yeah, he just got another 15, nearly a maximum. So 117 damage dealt. Going to take the Dragonlord's attack and deal 14, so 131. Yeah, looking much better now that the high rolls are coming in. 131, there's maximum damage. 149. I think that pretty much seals
Yeah, that's
the deal
it.
unless he mismanaged.
Yep, so here we go, 149 and 13, and down goes the Dragonlord, and your winner, and advancing to the playoffs for the second consecutive year with a second consecutive 3-2 record is Tyerenex.
Yep, got your GGs. Both our runners entering the castle, but for different reasons. Fury getting the MP back, Tyerenex getting the win with an official SR time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, 58 seconds. And FurySK immediately forfeits.
Yeah, this is a valiant effort by Fury. Well played by him. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out in the end. And yeah, he's mentioning in the SRL chat that he got blasted by everything. Everybody got blasted by everything. That was quite a seed. Amazing that it still ended in only 97 minutes.
Yeah, though I think FurySK may give it an unofficial go here. Yeah. This seed escalated quickly with the Sun's difficulty spike, but you did get that hurt more very early, and then I guess it was mostly just it took forever to find the armor and you had to wade through a tough swamp. So I guess Fury's going to give it a go. Going to be happy to see both the Death Necklace and Erdrick's Sword down there, but is going to be unable to advance to the bracket stages. 2 and 3 will... Anybody that goes 2 and 3 will be knocked out, and unfortunately that's what's happened to Fury, as Tyerenex is on to the bracket stages with a 3 and 2 record.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Fury has joined us in the commentary booth. Good game, well played.
Lots and lots of breath, man. Holy moly.
Yeah, this is a pretty trolly seed. And I was just mentioning just a couple of minutes ago, it was amazing the seed was over in 97 minutes. So definitely a tough one, but that was a good effort though. Well played.
Yeah, it looks like we may be interviewing Tyerenex through the chat, so yeah, first thing I want to ask you, Fury, was going for the blind gold grind, because I think that was the main thing that set you back. You went up to I think it was about 25k gold and then tried to find a town and just couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I had so much explored, I figured there wasn't any chance I was going to continue missing every single town in existence, so figured I'd go ahead and grind up enough to at least get Silver Shield and perhaps Flame Sword or Armor, just whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately you couldn't do that. Tyerenex is actually here. We'll see if his mic's working.
Test.
That's actually a pretty good test.
It is.
Okay, good. Helps when you unmute the thing.
Yeah, that helps. So, I'm just trying to think. How did it feel to get that hurt more finally after you just couldn't get out because of just how quickly the monster set escalated? And then it turned out a bunch of the lower stuff also had nasty stuff. So how good that one level that had both heal more and hurt more, how good did that feel?
It actually, I was mad because I went through all that time of like ghetto gold grinding for that broadsword, and then turns out like 5 minutes later, it's, you know, not.
So we did the same thing, basically.
Yeah, I was level 6 or so, and I jumped back and forth and got the 1500 or whatever gold and got my broadsword and was at like 250, 275 experience, and then, you know, killed a couple things and then had hurt more and heal more. So yeah. I thought I was clever, but, you know.
I think the funniest thing was MDI was complaining and had about one of his Swiss races where he got up some gold to buy some gear at just a few experience away from a level, and then he got hurt more. But anyways, how did it feel to just... Because both of you had some real trouble finding towns, because...
yeah, it was kind of a weird map. Like, I don't know, like, I just kept getting blocked by red dragons, and, you know, eventually I lucked out, you know, finding the town that had the Axe Knight grind. And did you guys notice me mismenu those wings when I tried to put on fairy water?
I think we know.
Yeah.
I certainly noticed, because you rage talked a few times afterward.
Yeah, and I was, you know, 2 screens away from a town. Yeah, I was completely out of MP, and I was gonna just finish. Yeah, I screwed that up, but
Yeah, it turns out that second continent was initially disappointment, but did eventually wound up having the armor after all. It was just on the overworld.
yeah, and it was. I could have swore it was on the main continent, and then I got over there, and it was on the second continent.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just kind of a weird seed to get through. It was a pretty hard start. Luckily, if Magidrakes had something nasty, I don't know what we would have done. We've still been playing for probably another 40.
Yeah, that or it would have been a really slow grind call. Actually, I think one of our runners found a metal slime at one point, but it was already after
That
they
wasn't
got
me.
in trouble. Okay, so it was Fury, but unfortunately I'd already gained 22 strength and it ran off. I think that was the only metal slime we saw the entire run. But
Yeah, I thought it was kind of dicey. When I looked at my inventory, and I'm not good enough to walk. I'm not like Nest Cardinality. I can't walk through that place blind. And I was like, I have to burn basically a heal more casting Radiant. I was like, this might kill me, and then I had to burn one. I was pretty sure I was safe if I rolled okay. That's kind of what like my math was telling me was, you know, I had, you know, 136 attack power, 105 MP. I knew I could probably blow 1 or 2 heal mores and probably be fine.
yeah, it turns out you were getting low early rolls, and then it kind of evened it out by giving you some high rolls, so wound up fine in the end. FurySK is taking on the Red Dragon right now. So
Yeah, I was curious to see if the sword and death necklace were both down here or not, because I didn't find Mountain ever.
yeah, they both turned out to be down there. A little bit of strategy I want to ask you about Tyerenex. After you had seen both the blanks on Hoxus and Cole, I was wondering, because you walked back through the swamp cave, I was kind of wondering why you didn't just go ahead and save the princess.
I don't think I had return or wings at the time.
I think you had return.
We got returned pretty late. It was 13 or 14, I think, that we got returned. I don't know. I remember at one point being in the swamp cave and being like, I could get her now, but I don't have any way to quickly get her back to the castle.
Will he or won't we? He does not.
He chooses to be a fool. And unfortunately takes a maximum roll from the stick of the Dragonlord.
Hey guys, I have to get going. Thanks for everything. See you guys in the bracket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
GG to
we'll
you.
see. Yeah, good game. Congratulations. And yep, we'll see you in the brackets. Second consecutive year. Congratulations.
Thank you. See you guys later.
All right, as we do see Fury going on and taking on the Dragonlord here. Gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Ooh, oh, maybe a chance at a double here. Aw.
Yeah, while that's going on, we have a couple more races tonight. One more starting in roughly about 10 minutes over on Randomania. That will be Jake Hoper and Lorgon going after it. I think that's a 3-1.
Yep, that's right. And then right back here at RPG Limit Break at 12:45 a.m. Eastern. That's 9:45 over the West Coast. I think it's 12:45 p.m. over in Japan. Maybe it's 1:45 p.m. Something like that. Anyway, who is that? That is Couch 23 and Rylus 2-2, both competitors. One of them will make it into the bracket. The other one will be going to the commentator booth.
Yep, and that's not all the Dragon Warrior that's left. For tomorrow, we have at 7 o'clock, Empty Eye and Hangry Canuck are going to be fighting for their tournament lives over, well, we don't have the channel set yet, but that's at 7 o'clock. And then at 9:30 is going to be Silverfire and Edgestream fighting for a potential buy. They're 3-1.
Pardon me, I do have to correct you. It's just a direct 4-1. Nobody's going to get a buy in this tournament here this year.
Oh, okay. And so no buys, just placement. As FurySK is going to finish out the game. I don't know if it's possible for Fury to unforfeit and actually get an official SRL time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's about 148.47.
Okay. Well, after about
148.47 it is. Good game.
Yeah, we'll just scribble that up on the wall.
Yeah, thanks for the commentary, tracking, and restream, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you for joining us in this tournament. You did wind up 2-3, and I would not be surprised, if you wanted to try this again, come back, that you would definitely make the bracket. Well, I won't say definitely, but you definitely would be in the running for a bracket position again next year.
Yep, just a little bit luck here and there might have turned my chances around either this seed or a couple of the other ones that were pretty close. None of my seeds were really blowouts either way, win or loss, so feel pretty good about it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you consider you in your Zelda randomizer, you slowly found your way up to becoming the champion. I mean, who knows, right?
Yep, it's just a lot of practice, whatever randomizer you're playing. A lot of practice, and in this one, a lot of math. And once you kind of figure out your formulas and figure out exactly what the best approach is to seeds like this, I guess you kind of whittle your time down from, say, 148 to what the winning time was in this.
Yep, that's right. And congratulations on making it to 2-3. Excellent effort. Unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to you as far as our runner is concerned, but I hope you'll come back and help us out with some commentary as we come toward the end of the tournament here.
Yep, we'll stick around and see what happens going forward.
All right, very good. So I believe that is going to do it for this broadcast. We are going to raid Randomania as soon as they come up. So I'm going to ask our restreamer just to keep the stream up until Randomania comes up for the 10 o'clock race at which was once again between who is it? It's
Jake Hoper and Lorgon.
Thank you. And I apologize. It's like, I should have the schedule. I should have notes, I mean, notes would be a great thing. But Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all really enjoyed this presentation. Excellent race once again by our runners, FurySK and Tyerenex. I hope we have convinced you to give them a follow. I'm sure they would both appreciate it. You're also free to follow Smashy and our tracker behind the scenes, the Hangry Canuck, who has done a lot of commentary for us. Also, believe is 2-2, so we'll later on. Is that right? Are you 2-2? No. Yeah. I think you're 2-2. Yeah, you're 2-2. Gonna face Empty Eye coming up. So good luck to you on that. And there it is. Yeah, you play tomorrow. Yeah, you know we said that already. And Lord of the Synth for the restream. Well done to everybody behind the scenes. Really enjoyed working with you. And Smashy, you have any last thoughts before I sign everybody off?
Just that, gonna be excited to see who can make it through and how everybody will finish these last 2 weeks. This is running 2 more weeks. Well, this is running as a 2-week final round due to Labor Day, as we already have matches scheduled for the 5th and 6th, which is next week. And we also have a few fun matches, because I see on the spreadsheet, I see a match that is going to be run with short Charlock, fast Charlock, and very fast experience. And then I see one that is a very long list of flags. So if you want some variety in your seeds, you will have it, because there's a few runners that are doing some fun seeds, and a few you are just trying to make it. So gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I remember Tilla and Poydrak going on a race, and there, people were still a bunch of late arrivers coming in, and the race was already over. The race was over in 20 minutes because we were doing random experience and very fast and all sorts of stuff. And
Yeah, wasn't that also Cursed Princess %?
Oh yeah, it was that too. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna finally have a speed hacks race coming up here. So yeah, this is really looking forward to it. That's for sure. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and sign it off. So I hope you all enjoyed this presentation, and we'll go ahead and wrap her up. So for our runners, Tyerenex and Fury. For my tracker, the Hangry Canuck, for our restreamer, the Lord of the Synth, and for my co-commentator, Smashy. This is B Game Boy F9. You've been watching RPG Limit Break. Please stay tuned. We are going to raid Randomania as soon as they are up. Please have a great night. We'll see you all real soon.
Yak. Okay, this is Smashy, just getting the last little bit of behind the scenes work before we send you over. The seed has been rolled, and soon we will have Jay Coper and Lorgon over on Randomania, bring you officially the last race of the night, because for the East Coast. The race after this will take place after midnight for the East Coast. Keep talking. I guess I could run down the rest of the currently scheduled matches after tomorrow. So on the 29th, we have Sigmafan and Brysolf going to be running a seed with a bunch of speed up flags. Like, you're going to have the very fast experience. You're going to have pretty much everything open from the beginning. And I think that's just a fun race because, yeah, fun race. So 1-3 for both Sigmafan and Brysolf. They're just having a little fun. And then Demarine versus Braxis, I believe, is a 2-2. Yep, so they'll be fighting for their tournament lives on the 29th. And then on the 31st, my co-commentator Game Boy F9 and the Amuse Miniature are going to be racing, and that is actually a 2-2 race. So that's also for some tournament lives. And then on the 1st of September, CD Improv and Cyberdark are going to have a bit of a slog on their hands because I'm seeing some big swamp. I'm seeing pretty much the full chaos experience. Because, yeah, that is a 1-3 match. And then on the 5th, we have Nescar Nowdy and Angel FM. 3-1 match, but that ought to be exciting. And then on the 6th, we have Captain Green and JJ Schmidt. That'll be a 2-2 match. I'm looking up what those flags are right now. Okay, that'll be standard with Scared Metals. So that's what's currently scheduled. We have more matches to be scheduled, and we are going until the end of next week due to Labor. And for the other match, we have both our runners ready, so I believe before too long we should be heading over there. Yeah, there's still about 14 or 15 matches still to be scheduled, so still lots of Dragon Warrior left on this pivotal week 5. Oh, I just have something if we could do. Are we ready now? Yep, I see that Randomania is live, so that is where we are heading. As Farhan would say, may your seeds be classy and your moves be excellent. I got that backwards. I probably should go to sleep now because it's getting late for me. We are heading to Randomania 2 to see Lorgon and Jake Hoper go at it.